about the science of verbs.
I don't know. I'm going to put you on the spot. All right, here we are still, now, Oretha.
Yes.
Let me start. Okay, now, Oretha, I got a question for you.
Okay.
We've got the verbs, all the different actions, and so on and so forth. Can you help me with the science of verbs?
Well,
what are we going to do for the science of verbs?
To me, with the science of verbs is just having a complete understanding about verbs and how they function in the sentence. Knowing if you have a transitive verb or an intransitive verb, it's important that students understand the difference between the action verbs.
What's the? Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
What kind of a demonstration can you think of for a verb? Science of verb. Okay.
Well,
how many jumps?
There you go.
Woohoo.
It's an action verb.
Okay. What's the science of that?
You created an action.
Mm-hmm.
And your subject of the sentence.
I've been here a long time, and she doesn't slow down talking. I think I got her. Because I'm in the same boat.
Without that verb, without the science of that verb, we wouldn't know what you did. If you completely remove verbs, you wouldn't know what you did. It would just be Howie.
What's wrong with that? It's just Howie.
Because you're not doing anything. You have to do something.
Okay, so even if I'm don't have that verb in there, I still exist. So is that a intangible verb? Howie is. Is that the right kind of a verb?
But
intangible?
you would need another word to
Howie
complete that
is.
sentence. Howie is.
What if it's just Howie is? It's a state of matter. How the desks are.
But it leaves you hanging. You have to complete the sentence.
It's coming from the English teacher.
You have to complete the sentence.
No, I don't. You understand what I mean,
you can't
don't you?
leave your audience hanging.
Yes,
you have
you
to
can.
know what Howie is.
Oh, no, we leave them hanging all the time.
So, maybe in science, but English is a very complete language. So, yes.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Ms. Ferguson, and we appreciate that the science of verbs.
And the more you learn about the English language and the science of the verbs and the language, the more effective speaker you can be, the more persuasive you can be. Look at the politicians. Don't tell me they don't know the science of verbs. They seek, they look, they hire people to find the correct verb for them. And it can be very powerful. For example, we're studying the tragedy of Julius Caesar today. And in Act 3, we will read two of the most powerful speeches. One, the most prominent speech in all of literature. And those carefully chosen words, verbs, the science of the verbs and language.
Friends,
will help.
Romans,
there you go.
Countrymen. It's not Alas Poor York. That's a whole wrong, that's a different guy.
Will help you become a very persuasive speaker, as both Brutus and Mark Antony are in those speeches.
Well, all right.
Science
There you have it. Shakespeare, science, verbs, Arkansas. Arkansas River.
Made a believer.
Yes, it is.